depotting my Farmasi shadows. So because they are so fine, a couple of them got cracked a little bit, but I didn't lose any of the color. You could always use a few different tricks to really press it back in. I'm just going to leave it for now. But this way, instead of having a whole bunch of these little containers around, I now just have the little pots, and I have ordered off of Amazon the magnetic containers to open to keep them closed in. So if you guys want to know how I'm doing this, it's actually very simple. It just takes a little bit of patience, and like I said a couple times, like they do, you can see this one right here is a little bit away from the side, but that's okay. It just stretched the side out a little bit, but I didn't lose any of the coloring, and you can just kind of pinch it back together with your finger afterwards. But all it takes is, so it's probably not the healthiest thing in the world, because you are kind of, well, not kind of, you're lighting plastic on fire. Like MAC ones are really easy to get out because they have a little hole on the bottom, and these do not. So I'm essentially just opening them. I didn't break off the lid. I did on the first one, but then I held on to it because this is giving me something to hold on to right here. And you're going to just hold it this way, and you're going to take your lighter, and you're going to light, and you're going to go all around the bottom of this to loosen up that glue that's on the inside. Now, if you can see, the majority of the glue is right towards the center, and you have this little ledge here. So you don't need to do too much. So I do a ring around the outside where you can see it right on here. And then I focus the majority of the heat right into the center. And then what I do is, let's take one that I haven't done yet here. Should have probably opened it beforehand. Let's see if I can get this baby open. Okay, sorry. Should have done this beforehand. Okay, so what I'm doing, this is hard to do with one hand. But what I do is after I heat it, I'm going to take the very small edge of the knife and I press it around the side. So that's where you need to be careful. This was the first one. You can tell I didn't do great with that one, but it was already broke. So technically not all my fault. So you can see, hopefully, the small, let's see if we can adjust it a little better. It's hard on the silver. But there is a small ring right here of the metal that holds it in. And I just kind of pressed a few spots around it. I don't recommend doing that until you heat the bottom first. And that way it comes out more like this one right here. And then once my little magnets and stuff come in, I will transfer them. So these are my blushes on top. And then these are the individual eyeshadows. So now I don't have a whole bunch of empty containers. I can have them all in one spot. All right, guys, if you have any questions, message me. Like I said, you might want to wear a mask, have an open window or fan or something on, because there is a little bit, every once in a while you get a fume, but not too much. I only have 3 more to go, and they will all be depotted. So here are, oops, and the one on the ground. Here's a whole bunch of the extras, so I'm just going to recycle these. All right, guys, I hope you guys all have a great day. If you have any questions or you want to see this live, I can try to show it a little bit better. But in case you want to have some saving space, this is what you can do. You can depot your shadows and your blushes. I have not tried it with the pressed powders yet, so I will let you know on that. So happy depotting, and let me know how it goes. Bye.